I talked yesterday about coming full circle or circling back to something. And I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, I suddenly remembered 1974. I was about 10 years old and in the fifth grade, and I remember this teacher that very much inspired me with, at the time, what I thought was absolutely cutting edge multimedia. And now that I'm like really getting into the digital thing and having so much fun with that, I realize this has always been a part of me. And I'm actually going to show you a picture of me. I think this was maybe the sixth grade. After I got inspired in the fifth grade, went off to middle school and started a multimedia club, which it's kind of funny if you read the description of it. Started multimedia club during activity period. For more than 4 months, the group worked with numerous items to produce a light show using colored slides and film loops, which were all made by the students and adapted to music. To get a bubble effect, they used drops of liquid lead on steel wool, melted wax, and multicolored paints were dropped on clear glass to produce another effect, and tiny mirrors revolved to get the feeling of movement, like one of the first disco balls, which I think is that's what that is in that photograph, which just looks like a big thing of foil. Disco balls have come such a long way. When it was all in readiness, the group went back to the fifth grade room. Okay, back to Miss Jody Harbison to show the results of their efforts. So after, being inspired by her in the fifth grade, I went back in the sixth grade, and I do remember giving this presentation to the other students. Okay. Oh, and we also used the sound of whales. Well, how about that? And it's funny because I remember these slides, because they were the drops of color, they were melted. You had to take a little iron and you had the little frame and you melted the edges of the frame and you put that in the projector and that's what you got. You didn't really have much. It's very similar to the type of art I do today. Like there's no predictability about it. It just is what it is. Really, my art has not progressed that far. Yeah, one more thing I came across was this this folder. I don't know if you can see it. It's laminated because I knew I wanted to keep it forever because it took me so much work. This I did also probably around that same time frame. Magic markers, it's doodles, and you can see this was probably the peak of my drawing talent. I don't know that it's progressed very much since then, but I wanted to share this with you because you probably have something that's buried deep within you that is just waiting for you to circle back. The joy of rediscovery. It feels good.